going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can tell, this is a different world compared to the last one. Something obviously happened to that world. Last I knew, I had paused the game and I thought I had saved and quit. I must not have saved and quit, and I got up and I left to do stuff, and by the time I came back, I was gone. And of course, I wasn't recording, so I couldn't go back and see how I actually died. I just know that I died. So I made this new world. Obviously, I made a few different worlds before this one. I think I made like 4 different worlds, and I kept dying pretty quickly. So I just kind of decided to get a decent start on a world before I make a video, and we're on day 30 now, and it hasn't really been that sketchy. There's been a couple times where, the heart starts pumping, but other than that, it hasn't really been too bad. But as you can tell, we got at least 2 completed buildings and working on the 3rd. But I'll let you get back into the video and you can watch how we ended up getting here. I appreciate everybody who been coming to my channel. I know I just started, but I'm seeing that the watch time is going up. I'm at 5 subscribers, but I kind of have a good idea on who all 5 of them are. I don't have like a stranger danger subscriber yet, but I'm hoping soon start building that subscriber. I'm also on TikTok underneath the same name. Granted, I don't got any more videos over there, but slowly but surely, just starting out. So hopefully everybody enjoys, and let me know if you got any ideas on what I could do in my world. So here we are into this new world. We're starting out fresh. As you could tell, I was making a few worlds, so I just kind of kept clicking hardcore, create world. I didn't bother putting on coordinates or day counter just yet, because I figured I wasn't going to make it that far. But we ended up spotting the village, so we ran over here, and that's pretty cool, isn't it? Just how that blade looks on the vibrant visuals. But anyways, we were able to find a couple emeralds and some apples. We were lucky to find one of these red flowers out of a chest. And I don't know about you guys, when you guys all started playing Minecraft, but when I started, there was only a red bed. So I figured I just, might as well make one. You know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So Minecraft gave me a flower, I might as well make the OG bed. And I know a lot of people punch their first trees down with their hands, but I got emeralds, right? I might as well. Can't stop me now. So this right here is a pretty sketchy moment. There was somebody wasn't wearing their headset when they were playing. So I couldn't hear anything that was going on, and I was just minding my own business, hanging out collecting coal. And this happened. And that's probably why you always wear your headset when you're playing. Cause I had one heart left. So I just decided to head back up. That was enough materials for me right now. I never did go back and check out that hole anymore. I ended up making a bunch of stone tools and a furnace right here. Now it's time to go find a plot of land before the night comes. Out of all the worlds that I made, this was one of the closest villages I was able to find. A lot of them worlds just had operator errors. That's the only reason why I kept losing them. I kind of like this spot though. It's pretty close to the village. And it's semi-flat. There's gotta be good stuff down that hole, right? I would hope. I don't know how that went. That was an 8-time speed up montage right there, me doing all that. I kind of thought if I pulled that little patch of land back, I could put a house right here. Just a little house. Doesn't gotta be anything fancy. I do kind of appreciate the shadows because you can really see how my flames on the outfit can move around in the shadow. I thought that was pretty cool. But I did not have enough logs to be able to finish what I wanted to do, so I have to go back out and mine some more. And after collecting about a half a stack, decided to come back. I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but I was made that little corner there, and as I went to go place down my last pillar, I had it in the right spot, but then the shadow made me question it. So I moved it over to there and realized I had it in the right spot. Oops. I'm not that good at building, but I feel like I'm okay at it. I improved a lot from where I started because I used to just dig a bunch of holes into a mountain, call that good enough. But now I'm actually like building structures. I don't really know what I decided to do there. I was fully set to go kill that cow, but then decided against it. Ended up collecting some more materials there and just sleeping through the night. And hopefully this is all I need for it. Decided to make a smoker so we can cook our food faster. Because we don't really got that much coal, so we can kind of get our coal to last a little bit longer. I don't know how I feel about this andesite floor with this andesite wall border like that, I guess. It don't look too bad. But I think I'm going to change it to stone brick. So now I'm coming out looking for some cobblestone and some coal. Maybe some iron if we're lucky. It's kind of crazy how playing in hardcore, somebody who doesn't normally play it that often, seeing how fast a lot of mobs can spawn in. Because they can spawn in and scare you pretty quickly. Hopefully with all of this coal we can be able to spawn enough stone that we need for the flooring. Maybe cook some food. I feel bad for mining all the coal right off the bat because I know that I could get a pickaxe's fortune on it, and then I can get so much more material. Ended up gonna build some scaffolding to get over to this block of iron. Or piece of iron, I should say. Just a piece. That's enough to make a shield, though. That'd be a good place to go exploring, don't you think? Nope, never mind. Don't get a shield, don't got any armor. So we just got back to the house now. With that one piece of iron. So I'm gonna smelt up some cobblestone and I think that'll look a little bit better. Give it a little bit of a change. And I like the same shaded color. So hopefully. I think right here I just went out and collected a lot more materials, building a staircase kind of downwards. Be nice kind of have like a little mine shaft right next to the house so we can get a safe way up and down. I will say, I am glad that I was able to make it 30 days. That was pretty impressive for me, considering I think the longest before was 22, something like that. The last video I posted, I ended up going back out mining and kind of decorating the front of the base a little bit because we just kind of found that little mountain with the holes in it. But I want to say I just went up tippy top of that hill and I paused it. I thought I saved and quit, and I went to go weed whack, and by the time I came back in, it said my controller had died, so I turned it back on, and game over. So really make sure you save and quit. That kind of stuff can happen, I guess. But I don't know either if my daughter had came up and started playing with the controller and unpaused it, and I never noticed it. That was a pretty good surprise. So I just ran through, kept making worlds, and some of it was I didn't really care for the spawn. Having to run 1,000 blocks to find someplace decent, I didn't really care to do that every time, so I just put out of that world, and sometimes I found a decent spawn, but got some oak real quick. But I'm glad that this world ended up being pretty cool. Grabbing all this sugarcane, need to have a place to grow it over here. Would be nice to get some decent enchantments. I don't know, how do you guys enchant? Would you just get a bunch of villagers and trade with them, or would you still take the gambling risk of using the enchantment table? Because sometimes you can't get the right enchantment, but then sometimes it gives you a stacked set of enchantments. I know sometimes you can. I enchanted a bow once, and I got, I think, all the enchantments I possibly could on it. And I think there was a level 30 infinity enchantment, so I just said, okay, went with it. I like using spruce wood for my building stuff. I don't know why. I like oak too, don't get me wrong. Probably gonna be oak and spruce. I will say I have been using some birch wood recently as well. Kinda like it for flooring. This bright. I don't think I've used any pale oak wood yet. On my personal world, I got 200 days or something like that. And I've been able to find a few pale oak forests, but they're not very big. It'd be kind of cool to find forests like that around here. And I'm glad the spruce wasn't really that far away from the house. That's only a couple minute hike, and it was pretty nice. It wasn't really. I did go explore that cobblestone area, I feel like. Wasn't really anything there, though. I don't know what is better. Recording the audio while I'm recording the gameplay, or if it's better for me to go back through after I finish editing the videos and add my voice in afterwards. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just, as you could tell, there's a couple of spots that sped up and I was just chit-chatting right through it, so. I don't know, I might start doing a little bit of both. Because it would have been kind of funny to get my live reaction to that zombie almost taking me out. Like I said, I didn't have my headset on, so I was playing blind, in a sense. I couldn't hear nothing. But we got a good start going on. We got a foundation of a house going on, so feel like that's a better start than some worlds ahead. Yeah, it's probably best time to go to sleep while it's getting dark before anything actually spawns in. They don't really got a safe space yet. He needed a safe space. Got him. Oh, this is when I'm turning on my day counter and coordinates. I felt like at this point in time, this world was gonna amount to something. Apparently, so. That's always good, right? Finished putting in the walls, so now it's time to put in the 2 doors. I don't know. I normally put the doors on the outside like that, but I see people put them on the inside too, so the outside of the building's got more depth to it. I don't know, it's all a learning experience. It's nice about playing Minecraft and watching other people play Minecraft is that they might all have similar styles, but they're not all exactly the same. Unless you watch a tutorial and do it step by step, but still, it's nice watching people actually freehand and build what comes to mind. That's the cool part of the imagination aspect. Some of these guys are pretty cool when they build stuff. Especially some of these mega builds and mega farms and stuff like that. I don't know if we've ever be able to do anything like that or not. I hope so. That'd be a good plan to aim forward, but you gotta make it past day 100 first, and you gotta be able to kill the dragon. I'm low-key kind of scared about the weather. I've never actually went and fought it, so that might be something we could try and do on my personal world, because I gotta keep inventory on. And I think I'm pretty much all set to go and fight him. I guess I need to find a bunch of wither skulls on my personal world, but other than that, it would be kind of fun to try it. I thought about taking that part out, but I decided to leave it in there for my showing you how I go about building trial and error. 'Cause I see some people go on to creative too when they're working on their mega builds. You know, this ain't no mega build. It took me a little bit to make it, but I didn't have all the materials. I had to go out quite a few times to just get everything I needed. I noticed too that we're 27 minutes into this video, and we're only on day 4. And in my intro, I was on day 30. So I might have made a little too much content right now for what I can do for videos. But that's okay. I got plenty of stuff to make videos out of. It sucks too that it takes like 8 or 9 hours to upload video from my PS5 to YouTube. And then I take that video after it's uploaded to YouTube, make a copy of it, split it up, and make a YouTube short and TikTok out of it. But I noticed I made a TikTok and it got 142 views. And then I made the same thing on YouTube. And that one's got 93 views. So that's really not that bad for just starting out, I feel like. As the days continue going by, I could feel myself getting more and more into this world. I'm pretty sure I started this over the weekend, so I didn't have my mic on. I just I made sure to put the headset on just so I can hear people trying to sneak up on me. But after that, yes, I don't remember. Ain't that something? I don't know if it looks better, not works better, but is easier if you build all with one set, like I did here. I built the roof with andesite stairs, and then went back through, broke them, kind of randomly, put stone brick stairs. I think it came out okay. Except for that part. And I think that's it. Technically now we got a safe structure. I guess, pretty much. I think maybe put some deer right in them holes right there. Right? That'd be kinda nice. Like up in that hole. I don't know, looking back at it now, be kinda cool to put some glass in there. But I will say I just ended up putting diorite in there. Kinda sketchy trying to make your way down into here, well, with all these trees you gotta parkour up and around. Hopefully there's nobody just hanging out down here. And there wasn't. I was able to collect all this coal and some deer right there was around it. I assume if you guys are watching me play Minecraft, then you must watch a few other people play Minecraft. Right now I'm watching F-Whip. He's got quite a world going on here. He's a pretty good builder. I will say that. I've been watching him for a little while. He's just pretty cool to put on, and it's kind of nice to watching some of these builders that can really build, but at the same time, I know it takes a long time for them to do all these mega builds. And I feel like I threw this little house together. But it's safe. Makes me wonder what other interior, not interior, but just some decorations I can do to kind of help make these buildings look better. At this point, the house is all done, isn't it? I got floors, I got a wall, I got all the walls, I got the roof, I got windows. So I guess best time as any to go out and collect some more materials. This is always this. It's not really scary, it's just nerve-wracking going out exploring. It don't necessarily take that long to lose your world in a game mode like this. Ooh, that's pretty deep. I wonder if that'd be connected to the tunnel that we been sleeping in. That'd be pretty cool. Oh boy. That's not too bad. I don't really see anything, so I don't think I'm gonna waste a torch placing it there. But I'm gonna snag all this coal. Ended up making a stone pickaxe to snag the rest of it. Woo! Hopefully that's more than one piece of iron. And it's not. This is that sand cave that I found with the skeleton in it. Might as well explore that. Woo! I didn't know that was a second zombie. I almost got him with that trap. You want to call it a trap? That's a lot of gravel to come down, though. I feel like. We were able to find so much iron down here. I feel like. I didn't know if I got them all, so that's why I was kind of hopping back up and was checking. I kind of thought there was one more piece up there, but I couldn't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy. But we definitely found a good little cave. Had a decent bunch of iron in it. That helped a lot. I tried making him, giving him a little box, but he was a little too quick. I was getting kind of worried, but I knew if I could box him in like this, then there's nothing to worry about. Got an Unbreaking 2 helmet, leather helmet from him. Our first little bit of armor. That looks kind of nice having our house lit up and you can see the village in the background. I know I didn't want to be far away, but that's nice. Yeah, I probably should have lit up the area a little bit more around here, huh? It ain't very bright. Yeah, and this is my back door. I don't know how many other people actually have a back door like this, but it definitely comes in handy. That is for sure. My luck, a zombie would spawn down in there and I just have a constant zombie sound. And I wouldn't know where it'd be coming from. I could see that happening. I couldn't believe you needed that much iron for a blast furnace. So I just got them 4 pieces smelting so I could make that blast furnace. I already got the smooth stone made. Figured might as well when I was smelting down the stone. I don't see anybody out there. So I'm pretty sure at this point in time, I'm getting ready to make the last piece of armor. Waiting for the... Oh, I already got them all on. But we got a full... Well, it's not full, I guess, because I got the leather helmet. But I got a leather helmet and the rest iron and a shield. That's a pretty decent start, I feel like. I know this episode I was kind of just rambling on, but... I don't know, I think this is the downside of putting in your voice afterwards. Just kind of... Just start chit-chatting. But at least doing it afterwards, if I stumbled or mess up on what I'm trying to say, I can just cut it out and redo it. So I definitely had done way too much on my gameplay to fit it all into one video. Oops. But as you can tell, that's the house. And we're still moving around, so we still got it. Oop. But I guess start working on the next video, I guess. I already got all the content for it. Might as well, right? I only got 5, 6, 7 days onto that first video. The app I'm using on PlayStation to edit videos, I don't know if it doesn't like anything longer than an hour. So I just try to keep it a little less than an hour. And sometimes that tends to be a little, right around 2 hours of gameplay. But I've been enjoying it. I'm noticing the more I edit, the faster it seems to be going by. Especially if I do the live voice while I'm recording the gameplay. That'll save, 40, 50 minutes of me having to go back there and put the voices in. But I appreciate everybody watching. Please like and subscribe. Or you can just like, you don't have to subscribe, I guess, but I'd see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you stopping by. Bye-byes.